Excuse me. What's going on? What's going on? How's it going? How's it going? Where we at? What we doing? Hope everyone's doing alright. Monday. You know what day it is. Time to be munching. Alright. Today we making some good old kimbap. Some Korean foods. Go with some nice, hot, thick, juicy rice cakes. Some tteokbokkis. And got some nice Swiss beer. Oh, I don't know if it's beer. I don't think it is beer, actually. I think it's a seltzer, but it looks fancy, and I figure I'm gonna try it out. It's a Legend of 1952, the Finnish long drink. I don't know. Looks very good. I like the way it looks. Pretty sure it's a seltzer though. Traditional citrus. It's got to be a seltzer. Gin. Oh no, there's gin in it. Gin with natural flavor, natural grapefruit, and juniper berry flavors, and carbonation. Actually sounds delicious. No, grapefruit, not so much. It was kind of expensive though. It was like 16, 17 bucks for a 6-pack. They tripping on that, but I don't know. It sounds good. If it's good, it better be worth it. It's not bad. It tastes like grapefruit. Oh, it tastes like almost like a mimosa. I can get down with that, like a grapefruit mimosa. It actually tastes pretty good. It'll fuck you up though. Delicious, actually. All right. I should get some meat marinating so that I don't forget. That's probably gonna be sitting in the back for a good 30-ish minutes, I guess. Oh, let me get some meats out. I love buying like the cheap cuts of meat because they're gonna be cooked up anyways. Not too bad. It's actually cheaper, and sometimes like this is like beef trimmings, right? They call it beef trimming, so it's just like a bunch of random cuts of meat that they threw into a pack and couldn't sell it as whatever it was at first. But like this is like a skirt steak. If you look at it, it's like a skirt steak for like half the price. It's not pretty, but it's cheaper than like an actual skirt steak would be. Just gotta have an eye to know what exactly you're looking for, honestly. What's going on, Sleeps? How's it going, Senor? Your boy making some good old Kimbaps, some floppiness. Sipping out some good old some long drink, the Finnish beer. I don't know if you saw earlier, but it's a long beer. It's actually pretty freaking good. It tastes like a mimosa. So if you ever see like a Finnish, not a beer, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. It's like a mixed drink? I don't know. They call it a sparkling refreshment. But it's like 5% ABV. And it tastes like a mimosa. It's flavored by gin and juniper berries. Tastes pretty damn good though. It's a nice, sleek design. I mess with it. Gotta get this meat marinated so that I have it nice and flavorful inside of the kimbap. The weather here has been a little hotter than I kind of like, just a smidge. I was out. Was it yesterday or Sunday? I went out Saturday and Sunday for a nice walk, and I was out for like 3 hours, three and a half hours, just roaming around. Holy moly! I got home and I had to take off my shirt because it was drenched in sweat, head to toe, damn near, and I was wearing shorts. I think it hit like 115 yesterday, 117. I'm talking about freedom units. In commie units, I don't know what that is, honestly. 32, probably around like 50. I guess it's like 50. 45 would be around non-freedom units. But I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I still didn't get a tan. I'm out here trying to get a tan. Don't have no tan going on right now, man. I'm still pale as ever. I was outside yesterday for 3 hours out in the goddamn sun. Slaving out there, and it still couldn't catch a tan. I don't know what's up with that. I swear, I gotta take advantage of the swimming pool I got in the back too. I don't be swimming. Got 2 big ass swimming pools, and they nice too. They ain't bad swimming pools. It's some nice swimming pools, but I hadn't swam in there since I moved in. Really, it's been a hot minute. But it'd be hot, so I definitely start taking advantage of it. Can't be staying up in the crib the whole time. Damn, I was highly disappointed last time. But you, what? I'm good, Oblivions. How are you, buddy? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Hope you doing swell, buddy. See you playing frickin' Valheim without us when me and Sleepy tried to ask you to play that one time. You're like, I don't know if I'm gonna play Valheim. What happened to that? What happened to that? What are you worried about me for? I'm good, I'm happy, I'm living, I'm thriving. Just, you know, just mad that I can't get a tan. Wee bit upset. I'm not worried about you at all though, because I know that you are doing fantastically swell, right? I hope. You don't live in Texas, so you ain't gotta deal with Hurricane Beryl, which is crazy. Do gotta hit up Tony one of these days, because the man is, Hurricane Beryl's about to hit them soon. If it's a hurricane by the time it gets there, which does seem like it might be. Did he? What are you talking about? Nothing behind the smile. Nothing. Look, you haven't been watching my Elden Ring streams lately, have you? I was towards the end of it, shredding everything. I went back, I said screw it. I'm going back to my my original build, my double S stock pokey sticks, just stabbing everything left and right. And 2 bosses in a row I didn't die to at all. I'm just saying, I didn't die. I killed 2 bosses without no deaths. So I'm turn it up. Because I stopped trying to make my spear build work. It's not gonna work. I tried doing the Kaladin build. It's just, that Swift Spear sucks booty. Like, complete and utter trash. I thought it'd be somewhat useful, but like, it locks you into like a 3-piece combo for no reason. I don't want no parts in that. I mean, they might be, but I think I'm gonna be facing Bale soon. I think I'm gonna go against Bale soon, and I'm probably gonna struggle. I don't know, but he's a dragon. Dragons aren't that hard. I actually killed Placidusax in like 3 tries. So if he's anything like Placidusax, I can take him down pretty easily. Like Mesmer, if you watched the last, look, I think I'm gonna try to make a video of it for the Mesmer fight. I'll get some film on that. But if you watch the last attempt on Mesmer that I did, it was almost flawless until the end. I didn't get hit until the end, until I started doing dumb stuff. But I second phased them with like, I don't know, like 10 flasks still? So, I'm just saying. But that was after 9 hours. So after 9 hours, I should know the fight like the back of my hand. Which I think I did. Once New Game Plus rolls around, I might do it, but bro, those people were crazy though. Those people are insane. Like the level 1 no sky tree runs. Oh my god, those people are insane. I don't know how they do it. I mean, like, if I put in enough effort, I think I could, but I don't want to. I think some other streamers were doing it. They were running, I think it was like 8,000 plus attempts. I was like, damn, that's a lot of attempts. It is possible. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely possible. And I think if I really tried, I probably could. But, you know, I don't know if I want to spend that much time. I mean, you think about it, I did spend 9 hours on it. 9 hours is a long time. A lot of people would give up before then. Like, they definitely would have gave up before then, but I don't know. I was struggling with a stupid build too, though, so I did give up on that. Oof. I think if I had a purpose in doing it, I think I can do it. Like if there was a reason for me to do it, a good reason, I would. Like I personally don't wanted to beat the game before anything before I do something like that. But I didn't really have any real purpose to do some crazy stuff like a challenge or anything like that. Which, you know, like streamers and stuff like that and content creators, they have a reason to do those kind of runs. So they will have the patience to do it, right? I personally don't. Not yet, at least. Because I want to play the game. I want to play the game. I want to enjoy the game. I actually went and watched the lore video on it. Because personally, I don't care too much about the being spoiled anymore. Like, it's so hard not to get spoiled by the internet because it's the internet, you know? And most people are on it like 100%, you know, like always on the internet, which I will admit I kind of am, just a little bit, especially when I work. Especially when I'm on my computer for like 10 hours plus a day, you know what I mean? I'm bound to run into those spoilers and stuff. So I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch a video and let myself enjoy the game without thinking I'm gonna miss something. So, I get it. I understand it. It's dumb, but I get it. I get it. The lore is very stupid. And especially with Shadow of the Erdtree, I think it's the way the lore is explained to you is so bad, so bad. There's like quests. Well, I understand the quest stuff, right? You want to go do the quests and stuff, everything like that. But in an open world kind of game like this, like you don't want to gatekeep learning about the lore if you take a different path. You know what I mean? So personally, I don't think it's the greatest way. Today, do the command. I think it works. Did I fix it? Didn't work? Why doesn't it work? I swear I tested it. I'll tell you about it. Alright. Today, we are making kimbap. Kimbap is a Korean dish that is like a sushi roll, but with Korean dishes, ingredients to it. So right now I'm marinating some meat, some good skirt steak. I'm putting in, I got oyster sauce, soy sauce, brown sugar, mirin. I haven't put the rest of the stuff in there, but I'm gonna drop in some sesame oil and black pepper in this. sesame oil, and I'm gonna let it marinate. I'm gonna let it marinate for a bit. Oh, this is not sesame oil. This is soy sauce. Sesame oil. And I'm actually gonna shred some garlic in it. But kimbap, it's basically almost like a sushi roll, except with not necessarily fish. Granted, the kimbap loaf, I can show you in a bit here. Perfect intro for my video. You're right. You're right. I need to get better with that. I definitely need to get better with creating intros and doing more like content creatory things, because I'm bad at it. But however, Oblivion, did you watch my YouTube short? My oh shit, damn it. My Elden Ring YouTube short? Did you watch it? Did you watch it? It did really bad on TikTok, but on YouTube it actually did pretty good. I thought it was shit, but it was kind of funny, so I threw it on there. I just threw it up there as a whim, and it turned out pretty good. It's been doing well. The metrics are pretty solid. So I might have to start doing a little bit more. That's what I was saying earlier. I might have to put like the Mesmer fight that I did on there. A few more Elden Ring things. I'm trying to find some clips of myself running into the waterfalls, because I know for sure that I complained that the waterfalls don't have freaking treasures behind it. That's a good one too. Games really should take advantage of that more. Freaking, I swear the one time you find a treasure behind a waterfall and like you're disappointed every single time after that now. Alright, I'm gonna let this marinate inside of the fridge for a few minutes. Got some nice juicy meat. Smells delicious. Cha. You know what? Those Rollin deaths there were a lot. There were no doubt a lot. It was like 2.5 hours of me banging my head against it. But I realized those deaths weren't that many. There weren't that many. It was less than 20. Which I was surprised by. I thought it was more than 20. Because like, you know, each attempt is maybe like 5 minutes. Maybe at least, but like, I guess it's not. I watched the whole thing. I watched all of it. It was about less than 20 deaths to her. Which, you know, still a lot. Don't get me wrong. Still a lot. But it was a lot less than I thought it was. Bro, these drinks, this drink is fucking delicious. It is like a mimosa, straight up like a mimosa. I fuck with it. Alright, let me get a nice plate so I can set up some of these toppings and stuff. Have you guys seen this before? A yellow freaking daikon radish. A pickled daikon radish. It's yellow. Alright, Oblivion, appreciate you. I'll still be talking to you regardless. But look at this thing, man. It's humongous. And it's yellow, bright and yellow. But it's actually good. I love daikon. Pickled daikon, fucking delicious. All of the good foods have pickled daikon in it, now that I think about it. It's Boku no Piku, isn't it? Holy moly, I would ask, but yeah. I might come up with a new system. Like I might do like a couple videos on which anime I'm watching for the season. Because right now, I've actually had some time to do it. When are we doing Plasma Ryu? We should do it soon. What's going on, doctor? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in. It's probably like 2 a.m. for you, but hey, thank you. What's going on? I think next week I'll do the kebabs and stuff. 2-2. See, I knew it. See, I was close. We can do Ryu, Plasma Ryu, soon. I almost got all of my my knock'ems. Next time everybody's online, when Tony's back from Dallas, you can do it actually. I should have enough. Whoa, yo bro became a judge? Grass to your brother, holy moly. Like an actual judge in a court? Or like a judge, you know, being judgy? That's crazy. What's funny is every time like somebody asks for my what do you call it? Suffix of your name, and it's a required field. It's always like Mr., Mrs., or Judge. I always put Judge. It's great. It's actually funny because my friend who invited me to his wedding had that same kind of scenario. So now she calls me Judge Pawn, which is hilarious. No, I'm not a judge. Who's the golden child? You gotta be the golden child, man. You doing some big things too. You gotta be the golden child. Holy mo! But that's a huge accomplishment. Let's just diminish anything at his achievements. That's crazy. Can't even imagine being a judge. Especially a judge that's not in America, because American judges obviously are corrupt as shit right now. But that's what's up. Yes, bro, easily topping that. You be about to be the Prime Minister, President of Turkey. Look, I'm not gonna say world politics is my forte or anything, but I feel like Turkey has a democracy, so I'm gonna say president. You're gonna be the president of Turkey one day. Even if it's not your ambitions, that's what you're gonna be doing. I have faith in you. Trust. Nah, that's crazy though. That's a huge accomplishment. Which is funny because like you never really see people say that that's what they're gonna be. Like a lot of times, was he a lawyer beforehand? Like he would have to be like a lawyer beforehand to be able to be a judge, right? Or something in this sort. I don't know how the rankings work with that and how do you climb. Yes! Yes! I can tell people I'm from Turkey. Even though I've never been. I'm like, or I can tell them I have a Turkish citizenship. And they suck because they only have chicken. That's what's up. I appreciate it though. An apprentice? That's weird how that works. You can be a judge apprentice into a judge. Okay. Maybe it works a little bit different in the US. I feel like you would have to be a lawyer before you are able to become a judge. I could be wrong. I have no idea how that works. For only a couple of years too? What? Oh. Go Daikon, go crazy. That's what's up. Well, now you can go buck wild and cause all kinds of trouble for them. You can go into the world, rob some banks. I guess hookers are kind of getting hookers is kind of is legal pretty much everywhere besides the U.S. But do some drugs, shoot some people, kill a couple people, and then your brother can get your back, right? Yeah. Now you know people. You know people in high places, man. You can do whatever you want now. You can break the law. You can do it all. Do whatever you want now. No repercussions. Easy. I mean, you always been cool though, so I wouldn't say nah. You always been cool, buddy. Nah. You gotta throw the we family card, man. You gotta throw the we family card out there. People do it all the time. Wow, these pickle daikons are nice and vibrant. Let me boil some water. What are we making today? Today we are making kimbap. I don't know if you're familiar with Korean cuisine, but it is basically like a sushi roll, almost like a bigger sushi roll that uses more Korean-inspired ingredients like pickled daikon, carrots, spinach. There's actually this meat that I found at a Korean store. It's made of fish apparently, but it's basically kimbap loaf. But it's made of fish. Basically like imitation fish. But it's basically a sushi roll that's stuffed with beef, vegetables, carrots, things like that. And it's real big, so it's actually pretty good. I usually don't like sushi, but kimbap is pretty good because there's no fish in it, you know what I mean? It is pretty good. It is quite lit, as the kids do say. I'm drinking it with some Finnish drink. It's I don't know what to call it. They call it a sparkling refreshment, but it's almost like a seltzer. It's not really a seltzer, but it tastes very similar. Very, very similar to a mimosa. Sauce? Not really making sauce for it, but that's why I'm making tteokbokki. Oh, I forgot about tteokbokki. Yeah, I'm also making tteokbokki, which is like a Korean rice cakes in a red, spicy-ish sauce which is made from gochujang, which is a fermented soybean paste with like peppers in it, and it's like really red, really red. Hey, sushi. Hell yeah. Sushi is always a good, I don't know, women love sushi. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna dip the sauce of the kimbap into the tteokbokki, and I think that's what most Koreans do. I don't know if there's a particular sauce that actually goes with kimbap itself. I think people just eat it with tteokbokki, which kind of acts as its sauce kind of thing, I guess. So I don't know. I'm not Korean, but I think it tastes fabulous. Sushi for the first time can be very daunting because one, it's raw fish, right? And well, most of the time it's raw fish, depending on what kind of the rolls you get. But it can be very daunting for like first timers if you really don't like to eat raw foods. So be wary of that. And the rice can be overwhelming, honestly. Rice and sushi is very old. I personally don't even like sushi like that. When I go eat sushi, I tend to stick to things that don't have rice on it, which they call sashimi. Because it just tastes better. You know, all that rice is a little too much. Because they tend to do too much when it comes to with sushi. They're like, oh, there's a sushi for every freaking region in the world, right? There's in the US, in the region, everything. Mango dragon rolls. I love mango. But they be doing too much. Trust me, it's the flavor complexion of it, right? It's the flavor complexion of it. They got it, like, some of the rolls are good, don't get me wrong, some of them are good, right? I don't know what's in the mango dragon rolls, but if there's avocado in that roll, Sleepy, I don't want no parts in it. But some of the sushi rolls are a little special, right? They will put like a tiny imitation crab meat in there. Then they'll throw like mayonnaise and like avocado, cucumbers, and you're like, with the rice? That, I don't know. Personally, that doesn't work for me. Like the combination of mayonnaise, imitation crab meat, avocado, and rice, like, that's not for me. I'm just saying, that is not for me. If it's like some of the dragon rolls typically have tempura in it, like shrimp tempura in it. I fuck with that. I will fuck with that, Sleepy. And with mango on that, I think that would be fabulous. But sometimes the rice to protein ratio is just so bad where you're basically eating mayonnaise and rice stuff more than you're eating sushi. So, just forewarning, look at what you're ordering before you go and before you order your food, because they will get you sometimes. And then you don't want your first experience with sushi to be bad. Alright, let's get some peeling some carrots. Oops, that is a pepper. Yeah, I still don't really fuck with sushi like that. For sure, for sure. I would avoid anything that has like imitation crab meat in it. Typically, the imitation crab meat ones are targeted towards California girls who like California rolls, which I don't know if you're a huge fan of cream cheese. Oh, cream cheese too. Cream cheese in sushi is not great. I don't know why people like it. I mean, there's different strokes for different folks, but cream cheese and sushi don't do it for me. And like a California roll, that's what that would be. And I don't mess with that. But if you like that kind of thing, then go for it, man. Cream cheese and rice just don't, that combination, like not even cooked cheese. It's cold cream cheese and rice. Like I'm okay with that. I will pass. I will pass. But sushi is a fun time. It's a fun time. You get to see people experience things they're not typically used to. It's a pretty unique food. Definitely more of a unique food when it comes to that. Like, I don't know, a lot of people don't really eat raw things to begin with, and then like raw fish, that's a whole other level. Oh, I do love raw food. Anything that's raw. I don't know. I know people are averse to it, but I enjoy raw food. Cold food, raw food, I fuck with it. Yeah, if anything. Alright, bro, I appreciate you, man. You right, Sleepy? You right? That's like the classic. You can't go wrong with that. Like, salmon. Anything salmon, that's like your prototypical one where you can't go wrong with. Especially like a fatty salmon, even better. They have that, you solid. You can't mess with that. But any kind of special rolls, I don't know. Not my thing. I would say, personally, I would stay clear of those kind of things. Oh yeah, buddy. Raw all day, buddy. Raw dog it all day. Can't be having anything to taint the taste. Okay? Can't be tainted. It's hot top. Honestly, most foods taste better in their more pure forms. That's just my opinion. That is not always held true. This food, like in Thailand and stuff like that, they just like overwhelm you with all kinds of different kind of flavors. So they definitely don't subscribe to that philosophy like I do, but it's I prefer the purest forms of things. I prefer sashimi. I prefer ramen that is doesn't have all of that like garlic. Oh, the clips. Yeah, like I said, I definitely prefer like pure forms of things. Like, I think I've said this before, but like with pho, like I prefer like the Vietnamese pho over Laos pho, even though I'm Laos or Lao, however you want to say it. Even though I'm Lao, because the Lao one they put like all kinds of crazy stuff in it, right? They'll put like hoisin sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, MSG, soy sauce, sriracha, everything in it. They'll put the whole fucking cupboard in it. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I prefer the pure flavors of just the beef soup, the beef stock. Same thing with sushi. When I get sushi, I don't never get any of the rolls. I don't mess with none of the rolls. The rolls are just extra. They over there with the tempura on top of eel sauce with the sriracha mayo, and I don't know. That's a little too much like that. It is. It is legit a bowl of heart attack. Trust me, man. Yeah. You should see some of the people that be eating some of the non-Vietnamese people who make pho. Like if you ever go to Thailand or Laos, you look at the condiment table. You know how like if you go to like a regular Vietnamese restaurant, right? What you get what they bring you is gonna be maybe some Thai basil, cilantro, bean sprouts, right? And maybe they'll throw some like sliced onions on there. If they want. Go to a Thai restaurant or a Laos restaurant, what you gonna get is like basically what's all over here. You'll get all of this. They'll give you all of that, and then they'll throw green onions. Well, I mean, I guess you kind of get green onions or something. You know, up in there already, but you get all of that and some. And I know a lot of people who enjoy that, right? Personally, I don't. I like the classic. I'm not saying pho is a healthy dish to begin with, though. Pho is definitely not a healthy dish to begin with. However, when you throw all the extra stuff like oyster sauce, soy sauce, fish sauce, hoisin sauce, I also have one of the fish, the beef paste. They throw the beef paste in there too, man. I don't know why they do it, but they go crazy with it. But that's why whenever I go out to eat pho, they're like, "Oh, you guys want to get pho?" I'm like, "Okay, what kind of pho are we getting? Where are we going?" It's two different types of pho, 100%. I get it though, because you get to personalize your own kind of bowl. So everybody has their own different tastes. It makes sense that you would enjoy that one if you don't like the other pho, you know what I mean? But that's just one example. Sushi, like with sushi, I enjoy the pure forms of sushi. I'll fuck with omakases and sashimis. Way better than any kind of rolls that they try to upsell you on, even if it's on sale. I never pass up a good deal, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, it's like a waste for me. Plus, most of the friends I go eat sushi with, they never finish their food, man. Never ever finish their food. So it always ends up on me to finish everything up for everybody. Like when my sister and my mom was here, we went actually down the street here to a hot pot place, which was, I guess, not the greatest, but it was pretty good. It was a Wagyu place, a hot Wagyu place, but they had like a set. And my brother-in-law, I guess I can call him my brother-in-law, my sister's boyfriend, his parents were with us, and they're super picky eaters, so they don't really fuck with like raw meats like that. But they had like 2 raw dishes. They had a Wagyu tartare and some really thinly sliced Wagyu, and they didn't eat it. Guess who told all of that shit up? Me. It was actually pretty good though. I will admit it was actually pretty good. The portions were really tiny, but I ate the fuck out of it. Never give up on never let food go to waste, man. Motherfuckers always talk about there's people in Africa starving and shit. You know what? There's people starving down the fucking street. And I'm not gonna let any food go to waste. Eat all that shit up. It ain't free food because I paid for it, but I was still not letting it go to waste. It was good food that I was not gonna. It wasn't like A5 Wagyu or nothing like that. I don't think it was like A5 Wagyu. I don't think it was A5, but it was still Wagyu. Wagyu is still good, no matter what grade it is. Well, I wouldn't say no matter which one, but they don't typically make bad ones. They ordered it. They didn't really order it. It was my brother-in-law or my sister's boyfriend who ordered it for them. It was like a set, cause they didn't have like it was weird. Their menu is weird. They did have like individual things, but it was better to get a set of like the set came with a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong, it did come with a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff that we would eat, you know what I mean? But it was something that they, they had. It was a better deal than going and buying things individually. So they decided they wanted to grab it. So we grabbed it. They need half the stuff that was in the set. Because they're picky eaters. They're picky eaters, so I mean, I can't be mad at them. I didn't choose the restaurant, anything like that, it's fine. I wasn't mad at it because, like, not gonna lie, the past couple of days before that, the few days when the whole week basically they were here, they paid for all the meals that I got invited to. So I felt bad as well. I said, let me repay you guys back. It wasn't expensive either. So it was good. It was good. It was got honestly it was actually pretty good. The meal itself was actually better than some of the stuff we ate. I don't know why they wanted to go to like certain places, but they did. Like they ate we went to like a Korean barbecue place. Granted, the reviews for that Korean barbecue place was actually pretty high. And I actually got recommended it from like one of my friends. But when we went, it was so basic and not that great. Personally, I would not go again. But I did get to try a Korean barbecue place I had never tried before, so that is a plus. I realize there's so many places that I want to try to eat out here in Vegas. But I'm broke. And I don't go out to eat that often, especially as a solo diner. Like, it's kind of hard to go to places on my own because I have like a lot of social anxiety and whatnot. So I gotta find some common hobbies that people have around here, which is kind of hard because people around here, they don't really do the things that I like to do. Like in Austin, like there would be like volleyball groups, which I know I wouldn't mind playing some volleyball. I need to get more active and cricket and do some sports and stuff like that, and joining like a volleyball group would inspire me to do some stuff like that. Look. No. That was Flobo. You know, the person we played Valheim with? He said that Mesmer was better, easier than freaking Lana was. Which I can see where he's coming from. Because Mesmer has way more openings than Rolana does. Rolana just, her combos just don't stop, and I just am very impatient, and that was my fault. But Mesmer himself has like, he does so many moves that leaves him extremely open. I'm just saying, you know who Flobo is. He's the one who told me that it was easy. I think he beat the game already too, but yeah, we do need to go back on Valheim. Freaking Oblivion out here ignored my question about playing freaking Valheim and shit. He completely ignored it, which is crazy. I logged into Valheim he don't want to play with us, that's for sure. I logged into Valheim like not that long ago. And I see why he logged on. They had like a special seasonal recipe for the summer solstice. So I see why he logged on. It's just, he decided to log on for that, but not Ashlands? Like, come on, man. He really don't want to play with us. Granted, we me and you were kind of lacking because we didn't play for two expansions or whatnot. But still, it was a good time. I mean, I'm still logging in. I'm logging in Valheim now because like Power World is like, I'm just waiting for the cooldowns of the rig so that I can get some armor and weapons. But I'm not mad at it. Have you gotten any of the legendary armor yet, or even epic? I got the rare, the blue lightweight plasteel, but I'm still waiting on getting the legendary one. But the lightweight plasteel is actually pretty good still. It's still actually pretty solid. I don't know though. It's not that great. Only reason I still run those rigs, so I don't really care about the weapons. I like the laser. I think the laser rifle is like the best weapon out of them. Because the rocket launcher is still probably the best DPS in terms per shot. Maybe the multi-missile is. I don't have that yet, but I feel like it's not that great. Damn, bro, I don't know if you leave your computer on, logged into Power World or whatnot, but your ass is on that shit 24/7, okay? You need to just log out of your computer one of these days. But I've been told that, or I've read that you can only get the armor from the little chests in the rig. You can't get the armor from the big yellow chest, which I didn't know. So I'm running around getting the little chests here and there. I can. You're good in Valheim? So you've been doing Ashlands? Bro, and you ain't telling me that you've been doing Ashlands, bro? Oh, okay. You've been doing Ashlands without. They used to produce food when you were there. They don't do it as much anymore, which is really, really weird. That's how I have a gazillion fucking salads. They can't, like now I think they just stand on top of the feeder box. Which is weird, but I mean, I don't hate it. Granted, I have all the food in the fucking world now, so not completely worried about it. But I have been, since like, I don't play Elden Ring unless I'm doing it on stream. I've been having the itch for other games. So I've been playing, and I need to start playing something. So Valheim might be it. Have you beaten the Queen yet on the Mistlands? Because we gotta beat the Queen in the Mistlands, you know what I'm saying? Gotta beat her up a little bit. These carrots are meticulous. I'm not good at chopping. Gotta learn how to make them. I need to get a mandolin. I've been waiting for I gotta buy like a bunch of stuff off of Amazon, but I've been waiting I've been waiting to buy anything for Amazon Prime Day just in case there's, you know, deals that might pop up. Granted, I've been trying to protest Amazon quite a bit because their work habits or the work environment for a lot of their employees is really, really bad. And I know that firsthand, that it's not firsthand, but secondhand, that it's really, really bad. So I've been trying to do a little bit of protesting. I really, really try not to order from Amazon if I can help it. But there are just some things that is so much easier to get from Amazon than it is from anywhere else. And I don't know, I order from Amazon maybe like once a month, but Prime Day is probably like the most day that it goes crazy for them. You beat the queen without me? You a hoe, bro. Bro, you a complete hoe. You didn't even tell me you were facing it.
I love you.
Why you gotta be like that? I really thought you gonna hit me up if you ever just decided to do it. But nah. That's dirty. We can do it with Oblivion? Psh. Oblivion don't like us no more, man. He hate us now. After he got all his stuff done, he don't even bother with us no more, bro. He ignore us. He watching his Boku no Picos and ignoring us now, man. I've been watching some of the anime that people have been recommending me. I thought Windbreaker itself was a one season kind of thing, but it's not bad. I think it's still going on this season as well. It's got it's a lot of fighting, so I understand why a lot of people like it. Like it's not a ton of fighting, it's just a decent amount of fighting. And it's not horrible, don't get me wrong. It's not like all action, no exposition. But there's some exposition to it. But it's also just your typical, well, not really. Actually, it actually isn't your typical, this guy's, weak and trying to grow or anything like that. He's actually really strong and he's just learning that he can't do everything by himself kind of thing. So, it's actually not a horrible anime. I can get down with it. I can vibe with that anime. Like most of the suggestions I get aren't the greatest, so I'll get down with that one. But there's not that many for this summer either. Like I thought it was gonna be better than last season, but last season actually turned out to be not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. There was a couple of surprises, but still, this season seems even more grim. So Studio Wit don't miss. So I might try out that the Harley Quinn Isekai one, which is honestly really weird, but it's Studio Wit. You can't knock them. True, Boku no Pico gotta go up. I'm gonna wait for Oblivion to finish it because that's what she's watching right now, and let him judge it, and then let me know if it's any good, and then I will dabble. I will do the dabbling. No, but I've been going back and watching a lot of anime. The Code Geass one that you put out there, not horrible. I've been watching it, and I think it's on episode 4 or 5 now. Actually pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty good. But it's like your typical one. Typical Gundam trope, which is really weird. For like, they have their own trope and they just keep using the same trope over and over and over again. Where you have a friend that's imprisoned, not necessarily in prison, but like a friend that is trapped, either psychologically or physically, and you have to rescue them. It's so weird, but Gundam does that every single time, and that's what they're doing this time too. But it's not bad. It's still okay. It's still okay. I don't hate it. There's always a rebellion or a rival group or whatever. I love Gundam. Don't get me wrong. Fucking Gundam's so fucking hard. I guess it's not really Gundam, but oh yeah, that's what they use. It's the mech anime. I get it. Maybe it just worked for them. I do love. I'm a sucker for fucking mech anime. I've seen so many of them. Can't really criticize too many. I like a lot of them. Gotta lick the cheese fingers. What you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that, buddy. I should use some of this for pickled carrots. Make some banh mi. I might have to redo banh mi one day because I fucked up last time and made a not the greatest bread. It was homemade, but it was overcooked, so it was burnt almost. I do gotta do Evangelion. It's a classic, and their intro is like, I mean that's what makes a good fucking anime, right? You gotta have a banger intro. If you got a banger intro, then you pretty much set to have a good anime. But I have not had the stomach to finish all of it. I'll be right back. I took a piss and washed my cheese fingers. I don't have viewer back stream. Gotta crack another one. Oh, I had this on this whole time. I could have burned out my apartment. That sucks. Eggies. Crack open another piece. Long drink lagers. Fucking delicious, actually. Watch the skill, one-handed. Oh, I can do it. I'm learning. I wish it was cheese. Fucking carrots. One-handed skills, easy. Salt and pepper. For the eggies, it's gonna be nice and bright and beautiful, I think. Bro, it's not cheese. It's fucking crap. It's fucking carrots, bro. Whip up some eggies. Oh, in my fridge? I don't have that much cheese. It's like I have a brick of cheese, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices of American cheese. Good craft cheese, and I have a brick. I've been trying to get rid of the brick. I was gonna put this in poutine, but it just didn't fit. So I managed to get the curds instead. So I just have a brick of cheese for no reason. Everything else is, I don't see no cheese, bro. Ain't no cheese there. I think I can put two sheets of eggs on there. Can I flip this? Oh no! I suck. Fucked it up. I fucked it up. Thought I could make a pretty egg. That didn't work out too well. Alright. That's fine. These are fucking fabulous though. I will buy this shit again if I can find it. Cheers! Eggies. Fuck! Where'd my oil go? My eggs go. There it is. Bro, Sloppy Joes sound fucking delicious. I was actually just I read. Oh yeah, I know you're on Reddit. Maybe you saw it too. But manwiches, the cans, those cans of manwiches. I know you fucked with it before, right? Like the actually, it might not be a Canadian thing. It might just be a American thing, honestly. But like a manwich, you get those cans, you slap in some ground beef. It's sweet as fuck. Don't get me wrong, it's sweet as fuck. But I ain't had a sloppy joe in a long time. Wait, what is a sack? A sack? Oh, sack. Probably Havrumba. I'm about to look this up. I'm looking it up right now. Okay, it's like ground beef. Or not beef, ground meat. Wow, I look it up and all I see is things in freaking Turkish. Turkey dish made with sauteed meat, often lamb or goat. I love me some lamb. I love me lamb and goat. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Traditionally made, special cooking vessel named a sock. I don't have a sock, no, or a wok. I guess I can use a wok. With rice. Okay, I fuck with that. I can do that. That's an easy one. You had lamb, bro. See, look. It's a little controversial. Don't get me wrong. It's a little bit controversial, but as I've grown older, steak is kind of falling off in terms of the proteins for me. I've kind of enjoyed other meats more than steak now. I used to be a steak connoisseur. I used to love steak. I used to love it, you know, going to steak houses and enjoying prime rib and fucking ribeyes and New York strips. Like I used to love all of that. Now it's kind of weighing on me that other meats taste better. I fuck with lamb chops all day. Lamb chops and any kind of goat meat. Honestly, I go to an Indian restaurant, I always get goat curry. So lamb, I don't know, lamb is so fucking good. I feel bad because you know lamb is typically like a younger animal, I guess you can say. I don't want to put it that way because it makes it sound bad, but it's like a younger animal that you eat is at a certain time. So in order to be considered lamb, but that shit's fucking delicious. Lamb is so fucking good. I don't see how people say like it's too gamey for them. I don't understand that. How is it too gamey? It's so good. It is fucking delicious. I don't see how they say that it's too gamey. I don't understand it. I fuck with it though. I fuck with it. It's one of my favorite cuts of meats or favorite proteins out here nowadays. Like if I go to a steakhouse, I'm not getting like a prime rib or a ribeye anymore. I'm getting like lamb chops. You know what I mean? In fact, when I did grow up with lamb chop. They called her lamb chop. You're not American, so you probably never seen it. But it's a little lamb named Lamb Chop that's a puppet, almost like Sesame Street kind of thing. They gotta play that out, but that's what I would go to if I go to a fancy steakhouse. That's what I'm fucking with nowadays. Steak is still good. Do not get me wrong. Steak is still fabulous. I will still tear a steak up. However, if I had a choice of like a lamb chop and a steak, I'm fucking picking the lamb chops all day. I know that guy, that Salt Bay guy. I'm sure you know who he is, right? I think he's Turkish. I could be wrong, but I think he's Turkish. The Salt Bay guy, the little thing with the elbow and whatnot. I'm pretty sure that his restaurant gives these Turkish people a bad rep, but I still, if I were to go to like a steakhouse like that, I still would fuck with the lamb chop all day. We got some sliced up eggies. He is Turkish, yeah. I had a feeling he was Turkish. I know a lot of people hate him. A lot of people hate him for good reason. Especially after what he did with like the whole soccer thing. I don't even watch soccer like that. That whole thing, not a good look for sure. But yeah, he has steakhouses out there. I've seen some of the food that he serves. I'm like, oh my god. It's just basically food served with fucking gold on it. Like, my goodness, my man. And he's taking advantage of all those people. Why aren't American eggs bright and yellow like the rest of the world? Why we gotta live with these pale ass eggs? I have some carrots. I can put I guess I can clear out some of this boiled water. Yeah, I'm glad that a lot of people figured out that he's a scammer. That his food is not good. Hopefully his restaurants get shut down because he's giving people a bad name. It's just bad rep all around. kind of a disgrace, obviously, but it's crazy that one meme can turn people's life around. I don't know if you guys heard about the hot tub chick, but she's been having a hard time ever since that she made that video and just became freaking viral. I mean, she was a preschool teacher saying that stuff, so obviously it's gonna put a bad impression on a lot of people. I still wouldn't have fired her already, but holy moly. she lost her job. And now she's trying to sell merch in order to make up for it. I think she's gonna have a reality TV show too soon. I don't know. I saw it on Reddit. And Reddit is the truth. So it's gotta be real. So hopefully she can get herself back on her feet because she lost her job when but she was selling merch and stuff, so she's probably like a millionaire at this point. Over her saying some real shit. I mean, she was real about it though. So I gotta find a way to say some very, very non-controversial stuff, because that's not even controversial, it's kind of crazy. But she was saying she was speaking from the heart. When you speak from the heart, that's what happens. People can vibe with you. That's crazy, but like, she's from Nashville, like one of the most American of American cities out there in the U.S. And you heard about her from fucking in fucking Turkey. That's crazy. She definitely a keeper. She's definitely a keeper. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong about that one. Like I did not look up the meme for quite some time. I really tried to avoid it, but she was all over the place. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna look it up. And the shit she was spitting is real. A lot of people try to deny that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But she's speaking the truth. Speak your truth. And I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her that she can make that kind of money. Like, oh my God, selling merch, making a reality TV show, just for having a good night out. Come on. And speaking the truth, come on. It's not like she was lying or anything. It's not like she was acting out of her as someone that was not her. You know what I mean? It's like she was just being her. And I can vibe with that. I can vibe with that. And this pickled daikon. I guess this tastes a little bit different than like the banh mi ones that they throw in the banh mi's, the pickled daikons. Tastes a little bit different, but I still feel like it tastes pretty good with it. Alright, we can slice up some of this. It's called smoked fish ham or sushi, but it's a Korean Kimbap ham, which honestly just seems like imitation crab meat. It's probably the same ingredients. It just looks different. Ooh. I'll make homemade butter for you every night, Sleepy. Send me a picture of yourself, I'll make homemade butter for you. If you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. No diddy. I like that you've been using the no diddy. Cognac. Look, I will make those dishes. I will make them dishes, okay? I will make them dishes. Trust me. It's on the list. If you're in the Discord, I've been working on the list. I've added a couple of them. So, it's in there. It's in there. thank you for the suggestions because I need some more. I'm actually running low. It's like doing once a week, something different every week from a different region. It's like I'm actually running out of things to do. Not gonna lie, I'm definitely running out of things to do. Alright, I gotta taste this. I gotta figure out what the hell this is. It do look like ham. That's super surprising. It looks like ham. Like, look at this. Do this not look like ham? Like, it looks like ham. It's fish though. It still tastes like, no, it kind of tastes like ham. I fuck with that. That's good. That's good as fuck. Turkey's got me covered for like 3 months. All right. I've been working. Look, I'm working on it. I'm working on it every other week, man. I do Western food, then Eastern food. Western food, Eastern food. So slowly getting there. Next week for sure, I think I'm gonna do one of the dishes that you're talking about. If I can find a dish like that's easy to make, I'm all for it. If I can find the ingredients. But that's the hard part, finding the ingredients. Because the dishes you recommending it's hard. Like a specific cheese from a specific town, that's a little difficult. Just a smidge. Granted, Vegas is actually pretty good when it comes to like sourcing some of the ingredients for stuff. So it hasn't been that bad, but my goodness, it is definitely a task. Find something very, very specific. Next week is a Kraft mac and cheese. Shit, you right. It is definitely a freaking Western week next week, so might have to pull out the good old Kraft mac and cheese. I ain't had that in quite some time. There was one point where my nieces and nephews, that's what all they would eat. Freaking Kraft mac and cheese. Like, not even the one that comes in the box either. Because the one that comes in the box, they didn't like that. They liked the one that came in like the individual packaging. So they would legit only eat that. That's true. Like, Turkey is like one of them. Turkey is one of the countries where it's like it can go either way. But I still see them as more like a Western civilization over Eastern civilization, personally. But that's just me. Could be wrong. But again, I'm not a political science person. Oh. This ham is actually spectacular though. I kind of like this quote unquote ham. Yeah. That I can see. I can see that. In America, I think Turkish people will still be considered white. Which is a weird designation, right? It's a color. It's not like a diaspora of a place. It's a color. You know what I mean? However, it is still, you would still be considered white, which is weird. But it's fucking America. America's fucking weird. But yeah, I also it makes it easier for me, right? It makes it easier for me to figure out what I want to cook. Time for some imitation crab meats. Like I thought that was gonna taste the same, but the ingredients. Oh, hold on. Did I throw this away already? Fuck, I did throw it away already. Shit. What are the ingredients to this thing? The ingredients are basically the same. Pollock meat, sugar, sodium phosphate. What is it in this one? Fresh protein, Alaskan pollock, Pacific whiting. It's the same ingredients, but it tastes a little bit different. Not gonna lie, I love imitation crab meat. I love imitation meats. I was gonna buy Spam, but Spam is so fucking expensive nowadays, man. I don't know why Spam is so expensive. It's not even like a fucking good meat. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a big thing going on. Like, I know a lot of Hmong people. I don't know if you know about the Hmong culture or the Hmong people. But there's a big thing in the U.S. right now, talking about like the U.S. Census, trying to figure out what part where they belong. And there's a thing where it's saying they belong to East Asian versus Southeast Asian. And there's a big debate of which part of the census they belong to. Which is I understand why they're up in arms about it, because if you couple them with like East Asians in the U.S. especially, the U.S. East Asians are probably the most successful immigrants over anybody. Any immigrant group that's not from, I mean, obviously, besides the whites. See, I think their per capita income is actually above the whites. But I don't remember exactly. But if you were to group Hmong people with them, it would skew it way too much. It would skew it in saying that, like, if you group Hmong people with East Asians, which typically includes like Japanese and Chinese people like that, it would skew the socioeconomic kind of thing in the wrong way, because it would make it seem as though they, as East Asians, make way more money than they typically do. Me knowing a lot of Hmong people, because they're actually from the fucking Southeast Asia, typically from Thailand. Even though they originate from East Asia, China, it would skew that census a lot, especially for things that would like put them in a different socioeconomic class. They are not in the range of East Asians. East Asians make a shit ton of money because a lot of them come over here on fucking visa, the what do they call it? Genius visas and stuff like that. So it would skew it a lot. I am from Laos or Thailand. Laos. I am Laos, but I was born in Thailand, but I'm Laos. So I know a lot of Hmong people, and a lot of them have the same struggles that Laos people do. People like me come from, and I know the socioeconomic class that we belong to. Granted, they are doing way better than my people I am most in contact with and know, you know what I mean? In terms of social status. For sure, they outclass us in a lot of stuff because they are way more unified in the world. But there's a debate on the census that saying that Hmong people belong in the East Asian, that in the census they belong in the East Asian group, which they don't, because 99% of the Hmong people that you talk to are not from China. They are from the Southeast Asian region, mostly Thailand, and that's where they claim to be. Most of them will claim that. 99% of them aren't gonna claim that they're from fucking China. So I don't know. The U.S. is really dumb when it comes to that kind of stuff. Granted, I think they're trying to make amends. They're trying to fix it, but this year they said they can't fix it, and That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Especially if it comes to like scholarships and stuff. If a scholarship were to be based upon the U.S. Census, that would be completely wrong because you'd be going against East Asian recipients versus like Southeast Asian, which is a whole nother category. And it's way more competitive in the East Asian because East Asian students are like foreign exchange students who have the money and the means and the grades to be able to come over here and do like freaking foreign exchange student kind of programs. I legit thrived through high school off of foreign exchange students from East Asia because they were smart as fuck. And they knew I was dumb as shit. It was great though. It was quite hilarious. It was quite hilarious when I would be in AP chemistry, and like the East Asian foreign exchange students would they wouldn't do my homework for me, but I would be so stupid they would feel sorry for me and do it for me. I would never rely on them to do it for me, but they would do it for me because I would ask them dumb questions, and they felt it would be better rather than explain it to me to do it for me instead. So, then in the next year, I became a TA for the same AP chemistry class. Easy peasy, baby. I think all of my ingredients for my imitation crab meat is so good. My kimbap is good. Oh, I forgot to cool off the rice. I'm an idiot. I've been yapping too much. I'm supposed to cool off my rice. Where did I grow up? So I was born in Thailand, but I grew up in I want to say Wisconsin. I lived most of my life in Wisconsin now. It's getting close, but Wisconsin, which is in America, obviously. But I lived in many places when I was younger. I moved from as a kid. I went from Thailand, California, well not California, to the Washington D.C. area, to Hawaii, Michigan, to California, to like, I think that's it. Most of that, Iowa maybe. So I lived in a lot of parts of the U.S. Predominantly like California, Hawaii, Wisconsin, those big areas. I don't know how you know about geography of the U.S., but those are completely different areas of the world. But those are the places I was stayed at. That's why I got a really unique accent. I want to say I definitely got a unique accent. Are you? So you can tell me where Wisconsin is? If you can tell me where Wisconsin is, I would be surprised. I'd be very surprised. I actually went to a Japanese market the other day and I found, look at these massive ass fucking green onions. The YouTube video channel that I like to watch, he's always talking about how onions are the best. You have to get green onions because green onions are fabulous, and all his green onions are like this size. Fucking fabulous. So I'm glad I can make it true. It is actually pretty good though. Okay. Oh, well, you checked when I told you where it was. Okay. A lot of people, even in the U.S., right? Even within the fucking U.S., the U.S. people, I mean, Americans aren't good with their geography. Don't get me wrong. Americans are really not good with their geography to begin with. However, even within the US, when I tell them I'm from Wisconsin, they don't know where that is. So I have to tell them that it's like right above Chicago, which is like one of the bigger cities of the US. And then they're like, oh, okay, you're from Chicago. And I'm like, no, I'm not, but I'll say that just because it's the closest thing to it. It is definitely it's like a 2-hour drive, which is actually pretty close. But still, it's not the same place. They're two different areas, though they do share a lot of things in common. In terms of like the murder rate and crime and things of that nature, very, very close, very similar. Even though Chicago's like 4 or 5 times bigger than Milwaukee is, it's really similar. But Wisconsin as a state compared to Illinois as a state are two different things. It is embarrassing, don't get me wrong, it is definitely embarrassing, and I am not proud of America as a whole. I think I seen a chart the other day about American IQ. Well, not American, the world IQ, average IQ. And it was like a top 25. Guess who wasn't even on that list? America. America was not even on the list of the top 25. So, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. It's disappointing, but I'm not surprised. It's been a thing for the past like 20 plus years that America is a joke when it comes to education. Granted, a lot of things that they measure it upon are like standardized tests and everything like that, which doesn't really tell you much. Because like my dumbass was really good at fucking standardized tests, and I aced all of them, and I'm still dumb as fuck. Time to cook up some of this meat. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting to fucking pull off the rice. Alright, I think there's enough time for this rice to cool off. Hopefully, maybe. It's so good though. I do it all the time. It's so good. I love imitation crab meat. I don't know why. Imitation crab meat, it tastes better than regular crab meat. Don't at me. Controversial, but I think imitation crab meat tastes better than regular crab meat. It just so much easier to eat. I think crab is very, very overrated. I think people who like crab tripping. It's not worth the effort. If it was like cracked open for you and all that stuff, okay, maybe. It's good. It ain't fucking spectacular. But I say it all the time. I think crab is overrated. I'm I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely overrated. Spinach, just for color mostly. I mean, if you can tell me that crab is like top 5 best proteins out there, I don't know, man. I can argue. I'd argue that. I don't think it is. I think it's good, but it's not. It's not worth all the hype that it gets. All the money that people put into it. Like, I'm not sitting in line for an hour and then paying, like, what is it, like 50, 60 at least? Go into a buffet for all you can eat crab legs? Nah. Like king crab, maybe, because king crab is actually pretty good. But like for snow crab legs, nah, you can miss me with that one. I'll be okay. I'll be sitting here in my corner eating my my shrimp. The shrimp is also very, very annoying to peel and all that stuff, but it's still, the effort to taste ratios, still better than crab is. Got the spinach, throwing some sesame oil. Salt. That's all I need for the spinach. Get a little taste. Maybe too much sesame oil, but still pretty good. I can live with it. Green onions, move it over so I can clean up some of this. Water I got all on this freaking cutting board. I guess I might have cut these a little too thick. Maybe I should have got like a thinner piece, thinner cutter made. The flank steak, a little difficult to cut it real thin if I didn't let it sit in some cold ice. But it's good. It's good. Dry off the cutting board a little bit before I start rolling on it. You right. Fuck, you right. But these little pockets don't do shit. These little pockets don't do nothing. I need a new cutting board. I'm gonna get a new cutting board one of these days. Cause I accidentally threw this in the dishwasher and it ain't good. But you right. Goddamn, I should have just done this the whole time. You right. My bad. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for enlightening me. Appreciate it. I'm about to start rolling soon here. And then make the kimbaps, the kimbaps. What do I? The rice is over here. Seafood, not seafood. Seaweed. Give me some seaweed. My goodness, this is so good. I'm not gonna, it's so good. I'll mess with those. If I can finish people, I fuck with you. Freaking delicious. I'm gonna call this done because I don't want to overcook it. I hate overcooked beef. And then we can get started on the Tteokbokki. And let this cool down while I wait for it to roll in. It's better than the bubble tea. I think it's better than the bubble tea. It's like a mimosa. Have you ever had brunch? You ever want to get brunch? I don't know if they have brunch out in Canada. I'm sorry. I'm ignorant. I don't know if they have brunch in Canada, but if they did, you might know what I'm talking about. But it tastes like a freaking mimosa. A grapefruit mimosa. And it's delicious. I jive with it. I've never jived with it. One, two. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Seaweed. Yeah, did you get white girl wasted on some mimosas? And that's what it tastes like. Up my scissors. I guess I don't have scissors, but that works. Gotta grease up my knife so it doesn't stick. These nuts are fucking humongous. And it smells so fucking fabulous. So fucking good. Oops. Gotta grab fish cakes and rice cakes. Nothing but cakes, baby. Alright, we get a tissue so I can throw some oil on my knife. I think I have all the ingredients to make the Tteokbokki. Let me give it a shot. Oh, maybe I bought the wrong kind of seaweed. Whoops. I mean, it was Korean, so I assumed that it would work. It should actually. Where did I put it? I bought like a sushi roller. I don't know where I put it though. Where the heck did I put that thing? What's going on, Senor Rags Guru? How you doing, bro? Think yesterday you had a nice little tournament. You was getting your ass smacked. I don't know if you won even one game. But I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for you. God damn it, where did I put it? Oh wait, I found it already. I think I had to organize a little bit. I felt a little bad with all the stuff that I was doing. But man, it was crazy that my lease is almost up. My lease is almost up in a few I can't find it. Whatever. Well, lease is almost up in a few months, like 4 months, I think. Bro, I don't know where I put it, bro. I'm trying to find it. I know I put it somewhere. I bought it. I know I bought it. Oh my god, who's gonna bother me so much? Whatever, man. It is what it is. It's the last place I left it. Where the fuck did I leave it then? I have this one, but this one's so dinky and tiny. I ain't trying to use this one, man. I got a cooler one. I guess not. I don't know. I've been looking in the same places over and over and I can't find it, so that sucks. Wasting my goddamn money. With the comp in the lobby. That's right, that's right. It's all good. What's good with you though, Rags? What's going on, man? How you been? How you doing? How your mom? Love when we went to that Vietnamese restaurant. That was the response that man said. It was really great. Really, really great. Bro, you watching my YouTubes, bro? I know you've been working, bro. That's all you do. Especially with the new crib. I understand it. I understand it. I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, having enough time to come through. You know me. Same old, same old. Working as hard as I can to make entertainment for motherfuckers and have a good time. So I seen last week Murray and them came through. You got another gig at, bro, are you working 3 jobs or you done? I know you done with Sticky Rice, right? Are you doing 2 jobs again, bro? Stop, man. You making good money at you making decent money at Bovani spot, right? Unless you stop doing that. I think he was doing okay. Just enough to survive and or that's great. Why you decide to pick up another job, bro? Don't overwork yourself, man. We getting old out there. Check your prostate before anything, man. You've seen pictures of Rags, right? Rags can handle both Jimmy and John at the same fucking time. I have faith in him. He can do it. That's what I'm saying! You right. You ain't getting ahead. Getting ahead is the hard part for sure. Once you can save enough, say that you can save it. I mean, you make enough, honestly, you make enough money to be able to save. As long as you don't spend recklessly. I mean, not necessarily recklessly, but like, looking at your budget, I think you can save a decent amount to be able to retire. Somewhat comfortably. Not like super comfortably, but enough. Looking at my finances, I was calculating or whatever, because like the first 100K is like the hardest money that part of like your retirement, right? My retirement right now, I think I'm about like 30-ish K for my retirement in terms of not counting my like 401k or whatever, but for like my outside of work contributions. Once I hit that 100K, I think I'm like Because after that, it'll take like 3 years to hit 900K, and then the last 100K to make a mil is 1.2 years. Sleepy. Not everybody got money like you, bro. Okay? Not everybody a baller like you. I still gotta support motherfuckers, okay? I still have to support my family back in fucking Wisconsin, so I ain't got money like that to be throwing around. I'm broke. But, you know, I'm still out here trying to make it work. But I do have a plan. I do have a plan, though. Bro, I definitely have a plan. I know what I would need to do, and I'm trying to make it happen. You know, so like, I mean, like TikTok, you know, as much as I hate TikTok, there are some educational things on TikTok, okay? Especially when it comes to like finance and things of that nature, because it's more like they're trying to grab your attention and stuff, and they're not lies necessarily, right? Trying to get to a million, right? A million is actually not that much to retire off of nowadays. I think they said if you were at 59 and a half with $1 million, you would probably be making $3,000 a month, right? Pre-tax. $3,000 a month is less than what I'm making now per month. So I would have to live more modestly. Than I do now. Well, granted, typically, if you're retiring at that age, you definitely would live way more modestly than that. I mean, yeah, yes, you probably could live off of something like that, but it's less than what I would be making. It's less than what I make now. You know what I mean? So, like, your lifestyle has to change. And that's the hard part. Changing your lifestyle. Bro, I told you some of the stuff that you should have invested in. So, remember when you were asking me what you should invest in? Maybe like when I moved to Hawaii like 3 years ago. I told you what to invest in, right? I gave you 3 options. I said AMD, Intel, or Nvidia. Okay, I told you this. I told you this. Did I not tell you this though? I swear I told you this because I invested in AMD, and AMD has returned me 300% my returns. So I actually still have a decent amount of money in AMD, and it's still good. But if you were like 33% chance of the things that I told you to do, 33% chance, bro. If you invested in fucking Nvidia right now, you would have fucking 20x'd your fucking investment. Whatever you invested, you got 20 times that back right now. Which is insane. In a matter of 3 years, which is crazy. I'm not mad because like I've made a decent amount on it. I'm not mad at that. Hopefully I make some more off of it, considering AMD still kind of thriving, so we in there. I'm still saying you invest in some Boeing. Granted, I don't know if Boeing is actually gonna do any kind of good at this point. They have not rebounded whatsoever. Yo, what's going on, Rick? How you doing, man? How you been? I'm out here trying to make some Kimbap. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It do look like sushi. It is not sushi though. I don't know how familiar you are with Korean cuisine, but it is Kimbap. I would say very similar, but it's basically the same concept. Sushi, not sushi, but seaweed with rice wrapping around some kind of filling. So it's not sushi rice either, though. They don't really use sushi rice. It's oh fuck, I forgot to season the rice. But no, they don't, because you know sushi rice typically has vinegar. Korean kimbap doesn't use that. They just put salt. What is this called again? Sesame oil and sesame seeds. So not necessarily sushi. Not necessarily sushi at all. Very similar, but not exactly the same. But thank you for reminding me, because I totally forgot to add the seasoning. I don't need to teach the samurai. Okay, Mr. Samurai. There weren't samurais in Korea, I don't think. I'm not a super history buff, but I don't think there were samurais in Korea. Alright, doctor, bro. Appreciate you. You have a good night. Enjoy yourself, bro. Appreciate you coming through. As always, bro. As always. I might have put too much sesame oil in here, because now they're not sticking together. Good enough. Okay. I got you. I'm learning. What else you can teach me? Teach me, senpai, if you can teach me. You just got off of work? Would you chefing up? You work in a restaurant? I assume you work in a restaurant, but I could be wrong. In a cut, rice in mix, 45-degree angle. The angle matters? The angle freaking matters? I had no idea that the angle mattered. Maybe in other situations, but I did not think that the angle mattered when it came down to wrapping up some meats inside of seaweed wrap. Had no idea. Bro, I ain't sushi chefing though, so let's see. Are you talking about stocks? I guess doctors talking about stocks. Look, you can't predict the future. I just got lucky with my prediction when it came to stocks. Okay. I do work in the what do you call it? I work in the tech sector, so I kind of have like a little bit of insight. But sometimes you just get lucky. Alright, I might need to put some more water into there because nah, I think it's fine. For the Tteokbokki. Look, I'm gonna roll it, bro. Shut up, bro. I'm gonna roll it. I gotta cook the other stuff too, though. I gotta make some nice Tteokbokki too, okay? Nice triangles in here. We in there. We in there. I gotta make sure that that's cooking okay. I don't want to burn it and mess that up too. Cause also I gotta make it sure that it cooks out at the same rate. You know what I mean? I can't let it get bad. Alright, we got fish cakes up in the Tteokbokki. I'm gonna add some more water so that it doesn't get over. That's weird. Yeah, I'm drinking too. Actually, it's not beer. I thought it was beer at first. But it's not. It is a Finnish. They call it a sparkling refreshment. It's fucking fabulous. Not gonna lie, it is great. It is long drink from Finland. And it's a traditional citrus. It's gin mixed with grapefruit and juniper berry with carbonation. I don't know why they gotta mention that carbonation, but there's carbonation in it. And it tastes like a mimosa. I fuck with mimosas, you know what I mean? It's delicious. It tastes really good. But it has gin in it, so It's a Finnish beer or Finnish sparkling drink, I guess you can call it. But it's quite good. It's a little pricey. It was like $16-17 for a 6-pack. So it's a little much, but it's worth it. It tastes good. It tastes good. It tastes really good. Alright, what else do I need here? Alright. I will roll this. Okay? I will roll it, but let me finish that one up. I gotta put some chili flakes in there. I don't have like a powder, but you know, Korean chili flakes we could do. Good old Tteokbokki. I was asking this. Oh my gosh, it was the nicest little old Korean lady that I went to the store, and I walked up in there and she said hi, you know, like, and she had a bunch of little old ladies up in there having conversations and stuff, just chilling at the register. I just walked in and I was like, hey. She's like, oh, hello, how you doing? Oh, you having a good day? I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? She's fob. I don't know if you guys know what fob is, but it means fresh off the boat. So her English wasn't amazing or anything. And I walked in there, and the first thing I grabbed was this the Korean ham, or the Kimbap ham as they call it. And I walked in there, I grabbed one of those, and she knew exactly what I was trying to make at that point. So she ran up to me. She legit ran up. She darted to me. She darted to me trying to help me out. Oh, you making kimbap? I'm like, yeah. I'm making kimbap. I'm gonna try to make kimbap. And oh my gosh, this little old lady, man. I love little old Asian ladies. They are the nicest people in the world. But she came up to me. She was like, "Hey, you know what else you gotta need? You need to go over here and get this pickled radish, which I already had. But you know what I'm saying? Like the pickled radish. You gotta get this carrots. You gotta get all this." And she was just like showing me around her whole store because I've seen her before. Little old black ladies do be up there, but that's only from the ones from the south. Little old black ladies from the south, yes. Anywhere else, I don't know, man. That's a different story. Black ladies from the north, they be on some other shit, and you cannot tell me otherwise. They be a little extra. The ones that be in the church, maybe. But little old ladies from fucking the south, like, yeah, I mean all little old ladies from the south. Well, you telling me oh my gosh, bro. Look, I don't know if you understand. Unless they in the church, right? The black ladies on the north, right? In the north versus the ones on the south. Like, they don't treat you the same way, right? Granted, like, people from the south treat you 100% a little bit different. They are just, you know, southern hospitality, right? Southern hospitality is another thing. They just like, oh, they'll give you like the homemade pies and everything like that. And it is different because, like, you can't say that about any other race either. Because, like, if it was like white ladies, don't get me, not racist and like that. However, if it was like a old lady from the south and it's a white lady, it's a different story. You get a little bit of racism in the tone of voice that you know, the responses that you give. However, little old black ladies from the south is a whole nother thing. They try to feed you up, they try to pump you up. I don't know what it is, but they try to, like, you know, like Hansel and Gretel, they try to pump you up. They like that. However, they don't got no other bad intentions to it. And that's the thing. It's for everybody too. It's not necessarily just for like little Asian people. Little Asian people is a whole other thing because, you know, you legitimately a little Asian person and they treat you like a kid. They definitely treat you like a kid. However, I'm okay with that. I will be smothered by a older black lady from the south because you get your good pies, you get your good food, man. Get a little plump. And the food from the south is fucking amazing, so I cannot be mad at that. Oh shit! I start burns. I forgot to get corn syrup. Because I was in the fucking hot weather, 117-degree weather yesterday looking for food, ingredients. And I forgot about corn syrup. It didn't cross my mind. Butterscotch? Yeah. Do they really give out butterscotch on the South like that? What's the most sought after ingredient flavor from Leon's in Milwaukee? I forgot what it was called. Not butterscotch, but it is butterscotch, but it's they call it something else. Fuck, I can't think of the name of it. Butter pecan. That's what it's called. Butter fucking pecan. I don't really go to the South that much, obviously, but like every little old black lady that I've learned from the South, they are way more hospitable than any from the North. Same. Got our Tteokbokki. This simmers down, and it's not super red because I don't have the chili paste. Oh, brown chili peppers. It's gonna be a little red. Or a little darker. Ain't nothing wrong with dark. They like butter pecan. You ain't wrong. I'm not being racist. I'm saying they like butter pecan. I'm not saying they do. You being racist saying that they do. I'm just saying it's a little bit different. They are much more hospitable than anyone else. Alright, we gonna get the rolling, bro. Alright, here we go. We got some beef, some meats. A little bit of imitation crab meat, which is like my favorite. Some ham, some Korean ham. I don't know why it's called a Korean ham, but it's made of fish, but here's what it is. Carrots. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stuff this one. It's gonna be tough, but we'll see. Eggs and some. I should have bigger sheets of seaweed, but it's not gonna fit. This is it's gonna be a tough fit. And then some spinach. Lots and lots of color. All right, so we gonna roll this up. I gotta put more rice in there because it's not sticking. It's not sticking. All right. We gonna roll. It's too full. It's too full. I think I've added a little too much sesame oil because it's not super sticky. It's gonna fall apart though, but it looked good. Fuck, it fell apart. It definitely fell apart. All right, I'm gonna take a bite out of it. Fuck it. This is a messed up one. That's good. I don't care if you're not, but it's good. I put too much oil in the rice. Oh no! Luckily I saved most of it. God damn it. I think it'll be alright. Fuck, I wasted a lot of rice though. I wasted so much rice. Make sure I clean this up before I forget and shit. Quite a fail, but we'll live, we'll live. Tteokbokki's look kind of good though. Nice and thick, nice and thick. All right. I can't fuck this one up. I gotta make this, I gotta make at least make one look good. At least one. So I'm not gonna stuff it as much, maybe. Maybe it'll look better that way. Rice. All right, rice. Stick with me, please. Be sticky, be sticky. It doesn't look like it's sticky. Too much sesame oil. Why did I put so much sesame oil to it? Look, I'm using the other side of the cutting board. I'm not using them. I'm not using the circles, the little cutlets, but there's too much stuff to fit in there. So I'm using some of it. All right, hopefully this is enough stickiness. This was good though. Like a taco now. You know, fuck, it's a taco, bro. Look at this. This is a Kimbap taco. Fucking delicious, actually. It's a lot of effort, but holy moly, that's pretty good. I won't make this one as fat because that's probably what made it so that it didn't want to stick. I do tend to overstuff things. My fault. I'll try not to do that. I have so much stuff to stuff it with, but I don't think I have enough rice. All right. Okay, we got to tuck, and roll. Roll. Oh my gosh! All right, I might have gotten it. I might have gotten it, boys. Think I did it. I think I did it. Look at that. It looks pretty good. I gotta cut it, but it's solid. It's not super duper tight, but I mean, can't ask for the tightest in the world, especially at this age. But it's there. It's there. I don't know if it's gonna be pretty if I sliced it. I have to slice it. We getting there, boys. Teflon non-stick is bad, enamel is okay, but look, personally, if I want to cook with convenience, I always go with non-stick, okay? Nothing wrong with non-stick as long as you aren't overusing it to the point where there's scratches and dents and all this stuff that could go into your food, because obviously that's bad. I mean, you eat metal, but you know, I'm poor, so I'm gonna use the hell out of it every single time. Cast iron is good, don't get me wrong, it's just a little bit to maintain depending on what you're using it for, but I should have used my, I have a lot of, I do have a lot of stainless steel. I have a decent amount of stainless steel pans that I honestly should use in this case. However, like, like right now I'm cooking gochujang. I don't know if you know what gochujang is, but gochujang tends to stain a lot, so like it's a little bit harder to clean. But cast iron and stainless steel I think are the best when it comes to if you're trying to get a lot of flavor out of it. Me, I'm being lazy today. I'm using non-stick. Non-stick. There's nothing wrong with a good non-stick unless you are using it to the point where it's actually not non-stick anymore. If once you scratch it and it becomes there's a mark in it, like there's more likely that you're gonna be eating the Teflon on it, which obviously is not good for your health. Not saying it's gonna kill you or anything, but like it's definitely not good for you. It's gonna be in your food after that. So like, it depends on what you're cooking. If you're cooking eggs and you are not trying to have to deal with getting it to the right temperature, a non-stick will do you way better than anything else will. Cast iron, if you don't season it right, it's gonna be sticking. Stainless steel, if you don't get to the right temp, it's gonna be sticking. So like, it really depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get like a good roux, stick to a stainless steel. Stainless steel is never gonna go wrong. As long as you got it at the right temperature for the right amount of time, you're gonna be 100% okay. However, for the average person, a non-stick would do you good. Unless you're doing like, you're overusing it and you're eating the Teflon that's on it. Yes, I am. I got one good roll, so we can get it to work. Cast iron is good. Don't get me wrong. Cast Cast iron is pretty good, but you do have to maintain it a little bit. At least with stainless steel, you can be a little bit more reckless with it, and just as long as you're more willing to put more work into cleaning it, it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. It's not that difficult. The way you putting it like it's the end of the world to be able to season a cast iron. Like you don't need it. Like that's why I said I recommend stainless steel. Stainless steel, you don't have to season it. You don't. It's probably recommend that you don't season it, but like you don't have to. Cast iron, on the other hand, yes, cast iron. Like also like a good wok. If you want to use like a good wok, you'll have to season the shit out of it. But I'm just saying, any utensil that you want to use, you definitely have to treat it right and know how to use it in order to use it at the right capacity. That's why most people, a Teflon non-stick is probably gonna be your best bet, because like you don't necessarily have to worry about it, but don't expect it to last you over a year, because it won't. Especially if you put it through the ringer. Like if you put it through the ringer, you're gonna be eating some bad juju, you know what I mean? But a cast iron is a little bit more. Honestly, personally, I'm a stainless steel guy. Okay, big stainless steel. I'll be a big stainless steel advocate for you here. Stainless steel is probably gonna be your best because it's durable. You can make like the good stuff that you plan on making with it, like in roux and things that like stick to the pan, like sauces that make it like have a good amount of that need a little bit of seasoning to it. Fucking great, fucking amazing for you. Trust me. That you won't necessarily get out of a nonstick. You can probably get it if you really tried, but you wouldn't be able to, honestly. But a stainless steel can give you the best of both worlds. It's durable, and it is very good for like cooking a versatile amount of things. Like it is a pain in the ass to cook eggs if you don't necessarily know the right temperature where you got to put it at. That's a pain in the ass compared to like a Teflon stainless steel, a non-stick pan. But it's worth it, honestly. It's definitely worth it. Because the amount of like texture and flavors you can get out of a stainless steel versus a Teflon, definitely worth it. Granted, I am big stainless steel. Granted, I'm also using a non-stick right now just because I don't want it to stain. And today's Monday. I don't want to have to do dishes. That's a big selling point. A huge selling point of using a non-stick. It is not that difficult to clean. Very easy to clean. However, you also have to be careful with how you clean it. So, oh shit, I mean, for stainless steel, yeah, you can turn it all the way up. But like the test for stainless steel is you put it on, and once you get that, like it's a scientific term. I don't remember exactly what it is, but you get it really hot, and then you throw some water on it, and if the water like doesn't evaporate immediately, but it floats on top of the pan, it's good enough to cook eggs and won't stick. You guys ever make a go-to abominations when you're blasted drunk? For me, it's chips and peanut butter and pickle sandwich. That sounds horrible. I don't like peanut butter, I don't like pickles. The combination two would be fucking degenerate to me. In all honesty, my go-to when I'm drunk is whatever the fuck is in the fridge. That is my go-to. And usually that comprises of this here, which is imitation crab meat. I love him. Look, this is why I put like things that are like the most accessible. Imitation crab meat just goes so hard. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like kimchi, but if it's in my fridge, I will eat it because it's so easy to fucking eat. Oh yeah, this one is not good. I fucked this one up. I'll be right back. I'll take this. Good time. Oh, I look over there and there's like a fat stash of rice over there that's all fucked up. So good. Alright. Kind of played up. It's a mess over here, but kind of played up. This one looks good, so we're gonna chop this one up. Yeah, it's not tight. It's really not tight. But that's good. Trying to make it look pretty, but it's not looking pretty right now. Ah, shit. It ain't tight, bro. It ain't tight. Still good as fuck though. This one ain't tight enough, so this one is complete failure. Pretty fucking good though. It tastes good. It don't look pretty, but it tastes good as fuck. The Indie Jenkins, it's done. It's done. I've been slaving at it for quite a bit now, so I'm plating everything up right now. Hopefully I can make it look a little bit pretty at least. Where's my crap. Looks decent. Thank you. I messed up. If you can't see this pile of mess that I made right here, it kind of I kind of messed it up just a little bit, but I think it turned out pretty good. It tastes good. It tastes fucking amazing. I've been sampling here and there while I make my food, but I think it looks fucking delicious. Well, it is fucking. It tastes fucking delicious. I'll throw some Korean peppers. These Korean peppers aren't actually very hot, but I will throw some on here for some color. It looks decent, but all right. Okay, there you go. Look. Zoom. Got the tteokbokki in the middle. Middle of the tteokbokki. Thank you. And we got some. But then we got some kimbap. The colors aren't necessarily there because I wasn't able to put too much like spinach in it, so the colors aren't like popping. And American eggs aren't like super yellow, so the colors aren't necessarily there. And I suck at rolling, so it's not super tight. But it tastes fabulous. It tastes really good. It does taste good. So, all right, let me wash my hands a little bit, and then we'll give it a sample. And a fork. Let me grab a fork. I dropped that fork, so. All right, cheers. Thank you guys for enjoying this Munchie Mondays with me. Thank you very much. Okay. We'll enjoy this one. Look, it don't look that bad. It's just not super tight or anything. It's fine. Cheers. It tastes good. It don't look pretty, but it tastes fucking good. So can't complain too much. Then we got some fish cakes from the Tteokbokki. Got a good old Tteokbokki. I love fish cake. Fish cake is so good. Burn your food to a crisp. Are air fryers the most overrated fucking? Yes. Air fryers are probably the most overrated thing in the world because like you can't necessarily even cook. It's not frying anything. Like you can't make fried chicken from an air fryer. All right, I'll be Asian, bro. You want me to be stereotypical Asian? Sure, I'll be stereotypical Asian, bro. God. But yeah, you're right. Air fryers are probably very overrated. Granted, it is a huge convenience. It does cook the food a little bit better than a microwave would, but faster than the oven would. So like, it's the trade-off. You know what I mean? People swear by it, but I feel like they're okay. You're doing it wrong. The way I think of an air fryer is a super souped up oven. It just cooks things faster, but it's still an oven. It's still an oven. So like, you can't expect it to do things that like an actual fryer would be able to. However, it would do things that an oven would, but just at a faster pace. That's how I think about it. Yeah, I'm just saying that a grilled cheese in a air fryer is a little special. Like I tried cooking like fried chicken in a air fryer. It's not gonna work unless you drench it in oil. Unless you put the whole thing in oil, and still the crunch is still not great. It's not gonna replace a deep fryer. Soccer moms use fryers. It's good. There are good things that come out of an air fryer. Things that you won't necessarily cook in a microwave, you can throw into an air fryer and it would do fine. Most of the things that Rags is pointing out, they mostly work. Because oven, things that you put in oven, it's not a fryer. They should really call it a micro fucking oven more than a fucking air fryer. Because it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. Alright. Fuck. Alright, it's loose. It's loose as a goose. Alright, I'm sorry. It's loose as a goose, but hey. Good enough. Kimbap. That one has the sauce on it. Yeah, the Tteokbokki sauce on it. Fucking fire, bro. I'm just saying, it's good. Those of you who don't know anything about fish cakes, oh no, this is not even fish, this is a rice cake. It's a little slippery. I want to like the fat ones. They don't really have the fat ones here in America. This one, I mean, it's a little thick. That's good. That's fucking fire. Ain't nothing wrong with thick. These ain't jalapenos. These are Korean peppers. They actually aren't like hot or anything. They're just kinda there. Yeah, they're not hot at all. They're good. They good. They complement like everything else they're trying to eat. Korean people don't really like spicy food like that, so personally, I enjoy it. Not bad. I should be eating those when I make like the 1 star eat a pepper challenge type shit. It's good. It's good. What's good with you, Rome? Hold on. Let me. I forgot all about this. I don't know if y'all know about Korean food, but kimchi is like quintessential with every meal that they eat. I almost forgot. I almost completely forgot about it. So, how many of y'all got a kimchi dealer, bro? Like, you can't get kimchi like this, bro. Like this is the real shit. This ain't that Reggie shit, bro. This is that real kimchi. Like, you can't get this shit straight from Korea. Usually you get like a little can of shit. And they don't play, bro. Like this little old lady, she put me on it. I got the hookup. How many of y'all actually got a kimchi hookup? That shit's, I ain't tried it, but I ain't tried it yet. But I feel like it's gonna be good. Cause this is the real legit shit. This is not the shit that you get from the can, the shit that is preserved, they got all the preservatives in it. This the real shit. It's from a fucking, I put it in my backpack and I still smell that shit. That shit's strong as a bitch. So I feel like it's gonna go hard. It gotta be hard. It gotta be hard, bro. It gotta go hard. I don't like kimchi. I legit don't like kimchi at all. But this shit look real. And it look legit. So I gotta try it out. Like, ain't no other kimchi you don't get this stuff. Trust. So I got me a kimchi dealer. This little old Asian lady. She hooking it up. Like this, bro. It smells strong as a bitch. It smells very, very strong. You gotta raw dog it, bro. That's how you do it. You eat it. They eat it on the side. Like, it's a side. Like, they call it banchan. They got a bunch of sides. Like, usually this pickled radish is usually a side. But I got you, bro. Hi, Jake. I don't got much left in here, honestly. I'll take another one for you. That shit good. It tastes, it's like a grapefruit mimosa, bro. Grapefruit mimosas go hard. I'll take another one for you, though. Alright, we gonna try this, though. It's like, also like they cut it, usually it come in a can? Jar. It usually comes in a jar. And it's all cut up for you. But this shit is like a whole ass piece of Napa cabbage. It's fucking massive. Alright, I'm gonna chop it up though. I'm gonna chop it up first and then I'm gonna put it in another container. But like, holy moly, this shit is, it looked like the real deal. Legit look like the real deal. I don't like kimchi. I don't, so I'm gonna I gotta, you know, I got me qualms about it. But it looked like the real deal, so we gonna give it a shot. We gonna try it out. This little old lady was like, yeah, this is the real shit. All right, let me try the real shit then. She made it feel like it's the bee's knees. I don't know if bees got knees like that, but they got joints somewhere connected to elbows to the biceps, so. I'm about to go out there. If it ain't good, I'm about to go back to this old ass lady and be like, hold up. That shit whack. Otherwise, I do got me a kimchi dealer. Are you? Felt it for me, bro. Is it spelled that way though? For some reason, it feels like that's not the way it's spelled, but that is the way it's spelled. Alright, so you don't shred it, you just cut it up. You cut it up into pieces. You ain't gonna eat the whole ass thing. Like, you can't eat the whole ass thing, that's it. I guess if you really wanted to, you could, but you kind of just chop it up, rough chop it. Usually when it comes in a jar, it comes like that already, but like, it's the real shit. Like I said, this ain't Reggie, this ain't the Reggie shit. That's what the old lady was telling me. She was like, yeah, that's some real shit. I was like, all right. We gonna try it though. We gonna see if it's actually the real shit though. So let me go ahead. Okay, this one actually looks, this piece right here is kind of, okay, it fell apart. It fell apart as soon as I put it up. It looked kind of, okay, there's a hole in it. I lied. A little bit of that. Put a little bit of that. And then follow it up with a little bit of real kimchi. This is the real ass kimchi. You won't lie. Oh, you right, Sleepy. But that's more of like if I was making like army stew. This one don't got that much sauce on it right now because I didn't have corn syrup, but it's good. Bro, that old lady wasn't playing. This shit, like, when you get like anything fermented, you kind of expect the funk. This shit got the funk. It got a lot of funk. I'll fuck with the funk. It's good. It's good. Little old Asian ladies do not disappoint. Bro, all of this was like $6 too. This whole ass thing. I got me a kimchi dealer now. It's over. Time for to start the kimchi trade. It was good. Holy fuck, I gotta clean the fuck up. I have made a mess of might do a good army stew one of these days though, Sleepy. I feel you. Have a good melted cheese on top of this, but like it tastes really good with like Spam. And I was gonna buy Spam. Spam is like $6 a fucking can now. Like if I wanted to do that, I might as well just buy some real ass beef. Like what's the point of buying Spam if it's that expensive? You get more? And it's cheaper, like I'm trying to do all that. Alright. Bro, you streaming today? You streaming today or you good on that? You streaming right now? Or anytime soon? I gotta clean up. Legit, I have made a mess today. Motherfuckers are chili dogs. Hey! Wait, we was just talking about sloppy joes. Chili dogs basically sloppy joes, but on a hot dog, you know what I'm saying? Holy fuck, that funk is strong. Bro, sloppy joes go fucking hard, bro. Like, people sleep on sloppy joes, but it used to be like a reasonable priced meal. Cause like the manwich, I was just talking about Sleepy, but it's a manwich. Give it like fucking the jar, you just throw some ground beef in that bitch and call it a meal. It's good as fuck. Even at school, it used to go hard. I don't know what, I honestly don't know what like school lunches nowadays look like. It gotta be desperate nowadays, cause they ain't eating up much. But you can't come in here and eat a pepper when you late as fuck. You extremely late. I even text you. You was over here complaining that I don't message or let you know that I be in there. Then you come in here and eat a pepper. Just for that, I mean these Korean peppers. Okay? We eat these big ass Korean peppers. Korean peppers ain't shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. Cause the peppers that I got in the Thai chilies, them motherfuckers don't play. You was not here the whole time. You was lying. You ain't a tiger because you lying. But more Kimbap. Actually look okay. This one looks okay. It don't look amazing, but it look okay. It look better than the other ones did. Bro. I ain't gonna call you a liar. I was classing them carrots for like 45 minutes. You ain't lying. It was a long time. I'm classing. Alright, you ain't lying. Alright. I'll eat this single pepper for you. Korean people and Japanese people don't like spicy food. I don't get it. Chinese people love spicy food. I was gonna say Southeast Asians love spicy food, but it's mostly Thai people, Laos people, Cambodian people. There's Vietnamese people don't really like spicy food. Now that I think about it. Baby, confirm. Vietnamese people don't really like spicy food. I think about none of the Vietnamese dishes be spicy. All of it is mostly like the most spice they put on is like sriracha sauce. You lying, dog. Name a Vietnamese spicy dish. I'll wait. They love sriracha. That's what I'm saying. They do love sriracha. If jalapenos is the hottest pepper you eating, I can't say you love spicy food. I'm just saying. If that's your barometer, that's your measurement of a jalapeno, bro, you got a long ways to go, my guy. That's crazy. Don't get me wrong, jalapenos do be hot sometimes. Don't get me wrong. But I've had friends eat like a mommy sandwich and die when they bite into a fucking jalapeno. AKA Rags, which he's leaving, but that man bit into not even the whole jalapeno. The man took like the tip of a pepper. He ate basically this part of a jalapeno. It was going crazy over it. I'm just saying, out of all the Southeast Asian countries, like Malaysian people actually do enjoy a little bit spicy. Singaporeans, I do fuck with spicy foods. But Vietnamese is kind of Filipinos, especially, oh my gosh. Filipinos are the most adverse to spicy food in the world. In terms of Asians. Like, they're even worse than Japanese people when it comes to spice. They only enjoy sours and sweets. They don't fuck with spicy. Any kind of spice. You throw a hint of black pepper on something, and they will go freak out. It's almost as bad as fucking white people with flavoring. I'm just saying, Filipino people do not fuck with spice. Sambal is good, but that's more Malaysian and Singaporean. That's not Filipino or Vietnamese. You work with Vietnamese? Okay, I understand that because Vietnamese is in very close proximity to Laos and Thailand. They are surrounded by those two, and Cambodia. And those people love their spices. However, I think it's mostly attributed to the Khmer dynasty, because like the Khmer dynasty used to rule over that whole ass area, and it was, I guess, Vietnam never really fell to them. Look, and you need to chill, alright? I appreciate you being here, okay? I appreciate it, but the phone thing, it's not a phone. My name, look, you know what? I went to the boba shop the other day. Well, a tea shop, not necessarily boba, because I didn't order boba or nothing like that. But I went to the tea shop, and I told the lady my name was Pawn, alright? Pawn, I said it straight up to her in her face, said Pawn. Yes, it has a PH. However, it is pronounced Fawn, right? She still called me Fawn when she called out my drink name. Still call me Fawn. She still called me Fawn. I'm gonna just start telling people my name is Half, because you can't. It's really hard to mispronounce Half, because even if you spelled it without the L, with the L, it's still gonna be Half. Like, man, like, I tried. I phonetically told her. I told her, like, straight up when I ordered my drink, and she still spelled it wrong or pronounced it wrong. So I'm gonna have to not do that. I'm just gonna make it easy for people. I'm just gonna have to start making it easy for people, because I don't want to be like, give them like the phonetic spelling of it, because that's completely wrong. I'm not gonna be like P-O-N, or how else would you even spell that shit? P-A-W-N. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna give him my alias. I'm just gonna give him half and call it a day, cause like that sucks, man. It really do suck. Going out of your way to tell them how to spell phonetically and everything, and they still fuck it up. It's okay though. It's okay. I don't knock them. They're nice people. Can't go to Starbucks and never tell them my actual name, because then they just gonna fuck it up. Starbucks, any kind of tea shop. Why do you gotta ask for my name in the first place, man? Why you gotta ask for my name in the first place? Can you just give me a number? Give me a number. Call it my number. You can say the number, right? Come on. It ain't that hard. It legit ain't that hard. There's other words out there that say the same shit. I know English is difficult, but hey. But this kimchi kind of go hard. I'm gonna have to go back and show the little old lady a video of me making kimbap and eating the kimchi. She was pretty. I'm gonna have to go over there and be like, "Kamsahamnida, kamsahamnida." It was nice. I didn't make the kimchi. But I went to a legit Korean store, and this kimchi comes from Korea. Like the old lady that sold it to me, she was fucking proud as shit about it. Like that kimchi, very very good. She didn't speak very little. She wrote my Korean accent is not the greatest. Okay, I'm not Anno. I didn't stay in Korea for a little bit, but her accent, you know what I mean? I can't do the accent. I'm sorry, but this kimchi is real kimchi. It comes from Korea's. They came in with a whole ass. That wasn't racist, okay? It was not racist. Stop. I'm Asian. I can do the accents, right? I can't be liable for that shit when I do. But she I can do the kamsahamnida. Oh man, fucking Anno do all that shit all the time. I'm just saying. But it's real kimchi. They came in a whole ass fucking container. Like this whole ass container was a whole ass piece. It was like a half a nab of cabbage. I just chopped it up and put it in here. I don't like kimchi like that, but it's good. It's funky. It's legit funky. It tastes better than the ones you get from a jar. So I will have to say that it's actually pretty legit, pretty good. I'm gonna have to go back and flex on the little old Korean lady. I don't like kimchi either. That's what I'm saying. I don't like kimchi. I don't. You ain't the only one. But I gotta flex on it. I gotta go back and be like, hey. I gotta show a picture of my kimbap and everything. She was, oh my gosh, man, little old ladies, little Asian ladies. I love them. I was talking to Rags earlier about it. You saying like you gotta love the little old black ladies too. I love little black ladies too, but only the ones from the south. The ones from the north, not so much. However, little Asian ladies, like you can't, like a good dim sum spot is it all around the little old fucking Asian ladies. They over here telling you, like, you want more? You want this one? You want this one? You don't even speak fucking English. You're like, you want this? They know exactly what you want already. So I'm just saying, little Asian ladies take it to a whole nother ass level. I fuck with them, definitely. But she hooked it up. I walked in there. The first thing I grabbed was the kimbap ham, and she knew exactly what I was making. She was talking to her. She had a whole ass clique over there at the grocery store, and she was talking to her friends right there at the register. And as soon as I picked up the little ham, she's like, "Oh, you making kimbap?" She came out of nowhere. It was like instant transmission jutsu or some shit. She appeared next to me, and I was like, "Oh, where'd she come from?" But she was like, "Hey, you making kimbap?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm making kimbap." And then she was like, "Oh, come look over, come this way." I was like, all right. And she showed me every little thing that go with it. She was like, "Hey, you want the daikon? You want the little carrots? You want little crab meats? Then you make a little eggs with it." I'm like, "Yeah, I got all of that already." She's like, "Oh, you gonna make tteokbokki with it?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, there, let me get some tteokbokki with it." And she just like, I don't know, she just showed me the whole ass store. She was trying to say everything. And then when I left, she was like, I see you next time. Bro, she's the nicest old lady. And I seen her before because I was there earlier when we were I went a couple days before too. Don't remember me apparently. All right, I had a really good dad joke that I wanted to remember. I told myself I was gonna remember this. I don't remember. I don't. So I'm gonna have to take a generic one. Let me go grab a generic. This one's actually kind of good. It's generic, but it's pretty good. This one's actually kind of good. What color is the wind? See, if you read the book, Name of the Wind, it might give you a hint, but I mean, most people don't read. And when Patrick Rufus is not necessarily the most popular guy because the third book is gonna be a hot minute before they come out with it. But you know, it's still a good book. I read it on my way to Wisconsin, but it's a good book. I appreciate you, my Jack. You know. Oh. But yes, the color of the wind is blue because it blew, right? Going Jappe. How you doing, man? Hope you have a good night. Oh, wait, I thought you knew! You said it in your phrase. The wolf crying to the blue corn moon. But that was right! It was right because the wind blew. So, you know, it's blue. That was good. That was good. That I don't know how I landed on that one, but that was a pretty good one. Sorry, I had to steal it. I had a really, why can't I think of it? The one, there was one that I saw somewhere and it was extremely hilarious. And I can't remember what it was. Still haven't got a fucking, when you ever hear the wolf cry for the blue moon corn moon. Okay, yeah. Right, I didn't put two and two together. I'm not a Disney buff as you guys are. I'm sorry. Disney, I was too broke to watch Disney movies. The only Disney movie that I had on VHS was The Lion King, baby. A homeless looking man told you at the museum. Homeless people be wise sometimes. Some of the homeless people here are actually pretty nice and they're cool people. Homeless people in Texas, however, are racist as fuck. So that's why. Was stuffed? What is pussy? Oh my god. I've heard that one before. I've actually heard that one before. That one's actually pretty good too. It's killing me. I don't know why, but it's killing me. I heard it not even like 2 days ago. I have the fucking memory of a fucking goldfish. It was like 2 days ago where I had like the best fucking dad joke. I'm sorry, it's killing me. I'll look it up. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna send it to you because that shit was fire. I'll have to find it. There's a group called like Yeah Mad, and it's British people, but they got some really good dad jokes. Fuck with them, pretty solid. I really got cleaned up though. I made a goddamn mess. I spilled rice everywhere. Alright, let me see if I can find somebody. that went out. Wrong bite. Let's see what is going on. Oh, please wrong. God damn it, Rome is not online. This motherfucker. Alright. And I'm gonna raid cash. It was one of my freedom taxes. Bro, freedom taxes ain't gonna get you as far as you really think nowadays, bro. You need to use your points more frugally, because your taxes don't really go anywhere. Your taxes don't really go too far, so it's America, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it though, Emily. I appreciate you so much. And we're not sure. Hey, if you want to go to Japan in January-ish, maybe during summer, let me know, because I am thinking about it. That is my plan. One of these days I'll be out there, but 2025 I'm definitely going to Japan. And you trying to go? I don't want to go over there alone, so we gonna try to get out there. I don't get enough people to go, really. I'll take a shot. I'll take a drink. This drink is good though. If you're ever in Wisconsin and you got some long drink, I think it's called long drink. It's a Finnish drink. Fucking fabulous. It tastes like a mimosa. It's a grapefruit mimosa. But I think I am going to clean up because I made a fat ass mess. And I will raid a guy, dude, ass. I don't know him like that, but seems like he's a dude. I knew how to do this. There we go. There we go. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oh, Rome is online. Fuck it, we going with Rome. Alright. He playing some Elden Ring. I thought he beat the Elden Beast. I guess he didn't. But he's doing his thing. Show my boy some love. Thank you guys so much for coming out to my scuffed ass. Alright, I made a mess over here. I'm gonna clean it up. But. Chicken butt. Thank you guys so much. It's hot. Alright, clean up. I'll holla at you guys. Peace! Right now? Yeah, you right now. Bye!